All right, happy Saturday afternoon. Welcome to yet another Breath of the Wild Bingo Bash Season 3 2v2 Lockout. I am Katie Shesko, and I am joined by the ever-lovely Apple Freezer. How are you today?
Hello. Hope you're doing well, everyone. Great to be here, and looks like a very interesting match today.
Yeah, so the match we have is the losers bracket round 3, and this is the Bumblers, who is Fox and your Grunkle, versus PepperFinn, who is Crazy AZ and Lipbooks, and the board has been revealed, so let's dive into what our runners are going to be doing today. I see Delega Guardian Stalker, but don't kill it, so I think that's probably going to be one of the first couple to go. That's a pretty fast one. Just get any weapon. So I think that's going to be one of the first handful to go. But I do see Naboris main quest, which is our divine beast for this board. Not the most forgiving of ones sometimes.
We also have Traveler in Peril, which is kind of fast.
Yeah, that won't be too bad.
If you know where one is.
Yeah. There's a couple right off the plateau.
Any boomerang, of course, very fast.
Yeah.
Going to the bridge, Hellion Bridge, and then there's one.
Yeah. And I see complete the Yiga clan hideout in Koga without skips, which pairs really well with Naboris, obviously. So that might be a good one. Like and then get advice from Patricia the Sandseal. Like, we've got a really nice synergy with 3 goals right off the bat. So that's nice for our runners if they decide to go that way, because that's one area, 3 goals. And if you mark one of them, it's kind of signals to the other team that, like, yeah, we're already working on this. So, but either it's going to be a rush to finish it, to get the snipe, or you just put your energies elsewhere. So that's going to be really interesting to see. These are both really good teams, so I think we're going to see a good chunk of this board finished. I also see 3 Dueling Peaks Koroks, which, again, is
quite fast.
Quite fast, yeah, for sure.
Also, we have the 3 and 4 Stamina Vessels, which are definitely maybe not the fastest, since you still gotta do 6 shrines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you are new to bingo, our runners are starting at the plateau right after you get the paraglider. They have nothing else in their inventory, but they do have the 4 spirit orbs from completing plateau, as well as the tower, and those do count towards gold. So you can jump down and immediately get a stamina vessel, and that's going to count towards your 3 stamina vessels, your 4 stamina vessels. And, you know, having plateau tower also counts towards activating 7 towers and 9 towers. So essentially, you only have to activate 6 more towers or 8 more towers, which is really nice. It gives you a little bump on some of those goals, but still have to get quite a few towers and vessels for those goals. So I think those are going to go a little bit late. And the 15 Ridgeland Koroks, man, that's just 15 is a lot in one region. And especially Ridgeland's kind of, it's not the most dense. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest either. So that's quite a few for that one.
This is a gift for the Great Fairy side quests, which is nice due to you can get the money there, and you gotta you can do the first one for pay for Great Fairies as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this board has some really interesting synergies for sure. I think it's going to make for a really interesting match between these 2 teams, because when you have that synergy, it's interesting to see what teams are going to go for, whether they're going to immediately rush like the faster ones, like the 3 Dueling Peak Korok, or the Guardian Stalker, or if they're going to start working on some of the longer goals that have a little bit more synergy with them. Because you can do like an activate, like a Akala Tower as part of the towers, and then use that to easily get the 9 Akala Koroks. So it's going to be a really really good match. I'm really excited about this. There's some good goals on here. Oh yeah, finish the basic shield surfing mini game. That just takes forever to get to if you're not familiar with where it's at in Hebra. It's just so far north. It's just so far north. And I wouldn't be surprised if a runner went and got the Hebra Tower just to find it, because it can be very tricky. So, all right, and our runners are off. Let's see where they go first. I'm excited. This is gonna be a good match to see if anyone's gonna go immediately and like upgrade their stamina, or if they're gonna be doing some other stuff first.
It's definitely very important who gets like fast goals in the beginning, because that can make a lot of difference.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely can make a huge difference to have a little bit of a lead. Lit accidentally, surviving the failed wind bomb. That's good. But both Grunkle and Lit are going to, AZ have headed to the Bacallan camp next to the Temple of Time, which is I like to call that the any percent camp, because that's where you go for any percent, and most speed runs in general, but I refer to as the any percent camp. Whereas Fox went for the old man's house, which is usually my first place to go, because there's just so much good stuff there.
Looks like crazy. Oh, dropped the BLSS, but wants to go off of Plat instantly. Also, Fox is on the edge there, getting some bomb arrows.
Yeah. Let's see. I was about to say, I don't see any plateau.
Oh, Jason's back.
There we go.
You. We made it. Let's go.
We made it. All right. Okay. So.
And there, everything is fine. Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay. We have it back. I think we're fully back now. Poor Jason. Okay. So in that time, Crazy AZ marked Save a Traveler in Peril. Fox almost immediately marked any boomerang right after that. And then
finished the Dueling Peaks works as well.
Yeah. Your Grunkle did the dueling peaks, and AZ just marked the rubber helm not too long ago. So we are now caught up. We're still at 2-2. Our runners are all over the place at this point.
So looks like Lipbook's is going for the Great Fairy side quest, pay Great Fairy. Which should be pretty easy from there on. Like
and let's see. Grunkle is gonna try to steal. Oh, I did not know that you could steal the weapons from that Stalnox.
It's new to me.
That is good to know, because that's a pretty good weapon right off the bat. See, this is why I love bingos, because like you learn these little things that you would never necessarily think.
And stuff. That's insane.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, Lipbook's taking a death.
Yeah. Or
Crazy. Also grabbing some weapons just for a drive. I see. It looks like it.
And Fox is now at Hatno selling the diamonds. I know we have the 3 Hatno shrines.
Soldier's helmet is there, I think. Yeah, Soldier's helmet.
Yeah. Okay. I must have missed that in my. Yeah, I totally overlooked the Soldier's helm too. I mean, that again. I really like this board. There's some really interesting synergy with the Soldier's helm and then the Hatno shrines. especially with one of the Hatno shrines being where you can get the climber's boots, that's just a blessing. So you don't really need to do anything for the shrine, which is nice.
Is it crazy? Doing? I'm getting Guardian Shield, I guess, from this Guardian here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a way to work on the shrines overall, on the stamina vessels.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just such a... I just love the synergy of this board. It's gonna make for such a good match.
I also think it's an interesting board. It's not it's not a standard board.
Yeah.
It has pretty interesting goals that I haven't seen too many times before.
Yeah. And there we go. AZ has the Guardian Shield, bringing this to 3-3.
Fox barely didn't get on top of the wall to get to the end of the shrine.
Yeah, missing those wind bombs like that is just frustrating. It's just so frustrating. Because in a lockout, you're like, this is a time loss I don't need. Because you have no idea what the other team is working on.
This looks good.
I think they're good. Yeah. All right. Nice. And that's gonna be his first Hatno shrine.
Also, Litbook's teleporting away, I guess, back to getting the Great Fairy quests. Yeah. She got the shrine on top there.
Yeah, that's smart. That's picking up. I like to pick up shrines as I go because you never know when you're going to need to, especially in a lockout, you don't know when you're going to need to pivot, and having a shrine in a place that helps, put you with somewhere else is really helpful, especially late game when it's down to the wire. But and there you go, a gift for the Great Fairy.
Okay, Gronko going for the legs on the Guardian.
Yep, and just like that, we're 10 minutes in and it's already 4-4. It's so good. It's so good. But I think we're starting to see some of those really fast goals gone. It's Grunkle, all the legs.
Yeah, Grunkle misunderstood this a little bit. I thought that was enough. I marked the goal, so this is alright. Just kind of frustrating when you don't know and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And now they already poured away as well, so you have to go back again for this. Don't do this.
It is very frustrating. But yeah, thanks to Jason, not only for restreaming, but he does kind of keep an eye and making sure that all of the goals are being completed properly and unmarking things if they're not. Because with bingo, some of these goals, you have to read very carefully to make sure that you're actually completing the goal. And it's easy to do if it's a goal that you're not super familiar with. Or sometimes, you play house rule. Like we'd like to do on my channel. There are some house rules that we abide by, so such as doing Dark Beast and some of the longer boards. If you get there and attempt it once and fail, okay, that's good enough. We mark it. Yeah, Grunkle back to Castletown Ruins, where there's no shortage of Guardian Stalkers. Is that the one that he killed before and it's missing a leg? Or is that one always missing a leg?
I don't know, actually.
I wasn't paying attention to see if that was the one.
No, he's on his back.
If it's the same one, that is, those ones are always missing one or more legs. Okay.
Alright, Fox going for his second shrine, and Crazy going for his first Hatana shrine, which could be a snipe from either person.
Yeah.
There we go. Deleg Guardian fully. That was all the legs. I saw that.
Yes. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I mean, other than the nice thing about this is if AZ does get sniped on this goal, which I'm going to assume because Fox is already so far ahead, this is still going to count towards the stamina vessel. So, like, it's a waste a little bit, but not like a huge waste of time or energy, because you're going to need these orbs anyway if you want to try to get the stamina vessels.
Yes. But I think that was also Craig's intention to get the goals together, of course.
Yeah.
Get them as a big bunch of goals with just working towards one big goal.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's kind of a nice, again, a nice synergy, because even if you are beat to the 3 stamina vessels, like, depending on your shrine choice, you might still be faster at getting the 4.
Yeah, definitely.
So, we've definitely seen it with towers in past tournaments.
That can also be very important.
Yeah.
Which towers you have left, and
so,
where you can get too fast at this point.
Exactly. So just because, maybe Fox might get to the 3 stamina faster doesn't necessarily lock PepperFinn out of doing 4 stamina vessels. So,
So Fox only needs 1 more for the 3 Athena shrines.
Mm-hmm. Grunkle getting a horse. Is he going to try to register?
5? No, probably the 5 spores. First spur horse. That's not a 5 spur. Yeah, jumped
it's a
off.
5 spur.
Trying to go for a 5 spur.
I did not even know that this was a goal. So, and I've done a lot of bingos, and I'm still like surprised by some of the goals. That's a good goal. I don't even know where you would get 5
me neither. I would be completely.
It does sound like a Sean goal.
Yeah, I know there's certain horses that are more common to be 5 spurs.
Yeah.
But I know that the dotted ones are normally the weaker ones that have less stamina and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think like the solid colors are more likely to be faster horses. It's a good goal, not one that I would think, and like I said, not one where I would know off the top of my head where to get. But watching your Grunkle do that, I'm looking at AZ is now also getting the climbing boots shrine.
No.
Again, it's not a bad shrine because it is a blessing. And then you have the climbing boots, which, anytime you get a little bit of extra boost while climbing is nice. And it does go towards the vessels, so they might lose out on the Hatno shrines, but it's not a totally wasted effort, which is really nice. Because that's the frustrating thing sometimes with lockout and when you get sniped, is that you work, spend several minutes on a goal and then get sniped, but it doesn't relate to anything else.
Yeah, then you're just like, oh god, what am I gonna do next? Don't really have an idea.
Yeah.
What's your next choice?
All right, let's get in the giant horse. And
That's also a goal, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's somewhere. I saw it somewhere.
Oh, register the giant horse. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Top right.
Perfect. So yeah, that's gonna work out well. That one's uncontested. So it's, again, we're starting to see a lot of the easy ones. Other than the Hatno goals, which Fox is back at CAC.
Yeah, I kind of abandoned the
AZ might actually get this if AZ focuses on getting a 3rd Hatno shrine.
Yeah, I mean they're now even with the shrines, so they definitely have a chance. It doesn't look like Fox is thinking about going anywhere soon. Have to know right now.
I mean, unless he's getting just some food and some, because it looked like he was cooking some stam food, and then going to be blissing over to, looks like he just needs food for wind bombs and stuff. I'm trying to think of what would be my 3rd Hatno shrine. I would probably do the... It's not the curse statue. It's the one where you shoot the eye, but it's the curse statue's a side quest.
Yeah. The curse statue has a shrine. It's a shrine quest after all.
Is that a shrine quest? I don't remember what it's called.
Quest.
Is it called the curse statue?
Yeah, where you shoot
so then
in night.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so then I'm confusing it with the statue's bargain. I always confuse the names with the statue's bargain. Which is in Hatno. But that's a side quest where you exchange your hearts for your stamina. Yeah, they could be named the same thing, so. Yeah, the bargain. Thank you, MB. The bargain is the other one. So yeah, the curse statue. That's probably would be my third one.
But I see Crazy's going for the test of strength.
Ooh.
Which is a major one, which is not nice to do with the normal way. But the skip it's the same as always, so.
Yeah.
That definitely is the faster way. If you're consistent with skip, of course.
Yeah. But Fox is now on top of the hill in CAC, which is a very common Bliss spot, especially getting over to Hatno. And
there could be a snipe there.
It could be. If AZ has a hard time getting this clip, he might get it. But I think AZ is gonna snipe this one.
Yeah, it looks like AZ is pretty much through the third Hatno shrine, so it should be in the back.
I did not think that this was a Hatno goal.
Marked a little bit early, but
yeah, it's supposed to be right at this point. Yeah.
It gets Spirit Orb.
But it is
it isn't
uncontested at this point,
yeah,
so
it is not a
I think if Fox would have just focused on realizing that it's been marked and now pivoting. But yeah, if you can get those clips.
Next question. Because Fox probably not going for stamina vessels now that he knows that Crazy is going for the shrines, because he only has like 2 shrines. Crazy already has like 4 or something. And he might know that, or he might think that.
Yeah, Grunkle has landed a 5 spur horse.
There you go,
nice.
So only gotta register it and let's go.
So PepperFinn is slightly ahead at 6-4. But getting, this 5 spur, like it's still anyone's game at this point, because we've got some long ones left. Curry peel off isn't long, but you have to get to Eldon, and you got to prepare to get to Eldon.
We definitely still have a lot of goals in Gerudo.
Yeah. We have so many goals in Gerudo.
Which was like Crazy is going towards, and Grunkle maybe as well. And not Grunkle, I mean Fuchs. So
let's see, I'm trying to see where Lit's going.
Maybe going for towers now? It doesn't really look like it.
No, because I wouldn't go from Chronosis to like Central or anything like that. Great Plateau's a little bit closer and it's plenty high enough. Heading towards Eldon maybe? The curry peel off and take a selfie while on fire, but I don't think it has even Akala.
Maybe going for Akala Tower and then the Koroks.
I mean that would be a good way to go for sure. Because no one wants to do Akala Koroks. Like They're kind of a pain sometimes.
It's probably an uncontested one at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
And looks crazy getting his first Labyrinth Shrine.
Wow. Yeah, nice.
Which is very important because another shrine, another first Spirit Orb, and working towards second goal.
This is a very shrine-heavy board, for sure.
Yeah, it's got a lot of shrine goals, too.
Yeah. And Lit is going to Akala, yeah, way past that. Fox is at Wasteland Tower, so I think Fox is probably going to start getting towers. And doing Wasteland's a pretty good one. It's the next highest after Akala, so you can use Wasteland to get to like almost any other tower that you need, which is really nice. So I think that's a good play for sure. Lit has been practicing the Akala Koroks, so perfect. Lit is in her element. She is ready. She's been waiting for this goal to appear. It's not like there's quite a few right around the tower, so like 9's really not that bad, but like Akala is just so far away. Whether you bliss or do fish drama, it's just like it's far. You just got to do a lot of traveling to get to that point. So trying to see what your Grunkle is heading back to Plateau, it looked like. I mean, our runners are just like all over the place, and you know.
But Fox in a tower?
Yep.
I think this first tower we've seen so far that has been taken.
Yes, I believe so.
So maybe working towards a goal is not too bad because could possible snipe be a possible snipe if someone else is trying to go for it later.
Yeah.
Because Lit's definitely getting Akala towers, it seems,
Mm-hmm.
and it's getting some Koroks on the way up.
Yeah. Like I said, there's so many Koroks. You can get half of this. You can probably get most of this goal just by going around the tower. I think you can get 6 pretty easily, and then 2 more after that. You just go down to the bridge, and it's not terrible. So
yeah, I mean you can just, if you get the tower, you can just teleport back up and PSS anywhere from there.
Yeah, Akala Tower is just so nice to have in a bingo because you can get practically anywhere you need to go with the tower very easily. So Grunkle is now heading towards Wasteland. Possibly doing Missing in Action. I would be surprised to see that one this early. Again, not a hard side quest, but it's lengthy given where you need to go for it. Maybe just heading to do the 3 things in Gerudo. I mean, yeah, Naboris is kind of long, but you're getting goals along the way. So
definitely
not a bad waste of time, especially because you're probably thinking like the other team can't possibly be going for that. Yeah, I think that's exactly what Grunkle's doing because he's at Gerudo Town.
Getting the shrine. So I don't know how much money Grunkle has. He's got a lot of tickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a decent chunk of money.
Yeah. Definitely talking to Benjamin there.
Are we gonna see Naboris like soon? Wow. I mean, I would love to see it, but I like watching other people do Naboris. I don't like to do Naboris, but I'll watch other people do it. We make Dobby do it in our group bingo. Dobby's the Naboris person. I ended up with Rudania, so I guess it equals out.
I'm a fan of Naboris. I think my favorite Divine Beast is what's it called? The Mifa one.
Ruda.
Runa, yeah. And it's just Naboris after that.
Yeah.
And I think my least favorite is, I mean, inside Rodania, I think it's very cool to do it casually, but getting to Rodania is kind of annoying because
Escort is pain. If it wasn't for the escort, I think I would like Rodania more. It's the escort that really kills it. Because, like, the music inside, I love the music, too.
Yeah, also the mechanic, I think, works very well in Rodania. Yeah.
Yeah. Lit has 6 of the 9 Akala Koroks. She's making quick work of these Koroks.
And Crazy at second Labyrinth, so that's about to be the goal.
Yeah. And that's going to give him, again, a slight lead, but we're not talking about much. Especially if Grunkel's working on Garuda stuff. That's 3 right there. And 3 of the harder ones, too. So, or I guess the longer ones. Yeah, I don't know. I still think it's anyone's game. All right. And there we go. 2 Labyrinth Shrines.
Quest is done. How many Spirit Orbs does Crazy have? We're gonna see that very soon.
We'll see.
But how many does he need for 4 Stamina Vessels? 12. No, wait, it's 16.
16.
Yeah.
But you had the 4 from Plat, so you just need 12 more. So you need 12 shrines.
So
that's 16 total. So is that 10 already?
Yeah, so 2 more for 3 Stamina Vessels or something.
Yeah.
Already another goal.
And Lit should only have, I think, 1 more Korok.
Fox and Foxy, that's crazy.
Oh.
Mark the goal.
Well, I would, if you're already here, this is not a bad shrine to get because it's a blessing. So, you know, you're still in contention for the stamina vessels.
Definitely.
You might have a decent idea of where he's at, given that he did the 3 Hatno shrines, and obviously he's done 2 Labyrinth. That takes, like, those are kind of spread out shrines. So, like, probably not a lot of time to get many more in between what has already been marked. So I think it's, like, if you're already there, it's still worth doing. Like, get it, because, again, you can still be in contention for the 3 and 4. But, yeah, we're seeing Grunkel do Naboris at 30 minutes with this many things still open on the board. I'm kind of surprised. I'm excited, but kind of surprised. And Lit has marked the 9.
So marked
oh, no, 1 more.
Again already? Yeah, I think.
Did she get a Korok somewhere else?
I think so, yeah.
Because she has 9 in her...
Yeah.
I mean, Grunkel will get 2 goals along the way.
There you go.
There they are. Nice. And that puts him in a good position to do the Leviathan Great Fairy out in the desert. It also gets him to the advice from Patricia. So, like, this... It's a good move. It's a good move. But most people are intimidated by Naboris, especially in a bingo, just because it can be hard to make sure that you have all of the things to make it a little bit easier on yourself. Having good weapons, attack up food, and all of that. And Fox at my favorite shrine, Kamya Talk, for bingo. I love this shrine so much. The diamond's so nice. And if you don't even want the diamond, if you just want to, like, it's an easy win bomb right to the to the monk, which is nice. Even as someone who's not very good at wind bombs in shrines, I can do this wind bomb to the monk, which is really nice. Could he do Patricia now? I can't remember at what point you can do Patricia.
I mean, maybe he doesn't want to do it now. Maybe he's like trying to not give away that he's already doing like Garuda stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That could also be.
Especially if you're fairly confident. I mean, you just saw that Lit marked the 9 Akala Koroks. So you know that that's where she's been. You know that Crazy AZ has been traveling all over the place to do labyrinths. So you probably have a pretty good idea that like they're not going for this. So if you really wanted to, you could delay marking. Like this might be a place where you delay marking to get them guessing what you're doing.
But it's going for a goal now.
But it is officially done. Okay, you can do Patricia immediately. All right. I didn't realize Patricia was a thing until like well into my playthrough. Like that you could like actually go interact with Patricia until well into my casual playthrough. So
I think I didn't know that until now, so you were more knowledgeable than me before this.
Yeah. I think I realized it when I was trying to fill out the compendium, and Patricia has her own entry in the compendium. And that's when I realized that like you can like feed her stuff and talk to her. Like at that point I was just like, oh, she's her own thing, which is it's a nice little touch. It's a nice touch.
It's good funny.
Crazy AZ is just still on the shrines. Probably gonna try to get the 3 stamina vessels as quickly as possible. Going for some of the easier ones, like the Kamyatak, the Flower Blight. Things that are, like, the Dueling Peaks area shrines are usually not super difficult, which is nice. Yeah, I think Litbooks is now doing the 15 Ridgeland Koroks. She's on full Korok. We got Litbooks on full Koroks and Crazy AZ on full shrines.
Good old goals.
Yeah, I think Fox is on full towers.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Probably gave up on the shrines.
Everyone kind of doing their own thing right now.
Yeah. And Grunkle full Naboris mode. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, I like this. It makes it very interesting. Not quite as much tension and nail biting.
More a race against the time at this point.
Yeah.
Who can get the goals faster? And which goals are more worth it, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I lost count of how many towers that Fox has.
I think it should be about
3, I think.
3
Possibly
or 4,
4?
yeah. Only 3. Jason's at 3.
Okay.
So.
Jason's our official count.
Yeah, I think
so I trust Jason's counting over my own, especially when I didn't take notes. I usually try to take notes as I go, but I didn't today. I'm in full just watching and observing mode.
Crazy and some food.
Near Kaiwan. I mean, that's a favorite place for bingo. Kaiwan. So many Endura food.
Endura, hardy foods.
Yeah.
Very important. Especially for longer matches.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think Fuchs is now gonna be Oh no, okay, heading towards the shrine. I was like, is he gonna go to Elton now? Nobody's heading towards the shrine. So
It's kind of getting shrines and towers, I guess.
yeah. I don't know if I would do that at this point. I mean, maybe because you know they're not going for towers. You see exactly what they're working on. Well, maybe not so much now with Lit. Lit hasn't marked anything, but Lit's doing the 15 Korra. So that's always the risk you run when you're doing a lockout, is when you're working on multiple rules at the same time of would I have better, would there be better focus if I just did one goal instead of trying to do multiple and risk getting sniped if the other team is focusing on just one goal. So is it more efficient to get towers and shrines at the same time? Yes. Is that really the best strategy for a lockout? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes not.
Probably not, but if you get it, it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought Grunkle was gonna fall. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's very late.
Food.
Very late stamina food. I also thought it was out of food.
Yeah. Oh, electric keys are absolute worse.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Please eat something.
Yeah,
I'm so scared.
It's night. You're gonna get sniped by a mob. It's not gonna be pretty.
Like some random enemy just comes up to you and starts hitting you. You never know.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times that I got sniped in Gerudo and lost so much time just because there was no auto save.
Yes, eating.
Like,
So we'd like to see.
Yeah, but we have a race for vessels because Fox is full on doing shrines now. See where they're each at.
Yeah, Crazy definitely has quite a head start, so. But we're gonna see very soon.
Yeah. Like waiting. Now I'm gonna be curious to see if Crazy gets the 16 or only needs where's he at?
15.
Okay, so he's gonna wait to get the 16 and just upgrade them all at the same time. I was curious to see if he was gonna get what you needed for 3, go upgrade the 3, and then go do the rest of them.
It's very risky.
Oh. Yeah, because
I mean, Fox has 11, so if Fox gets 1 and is faster to get to the statue,
yeah. Oh my gosh, this is.
He's gonna get the 3 vassals first.
Yeah. Which I mean, Crazy still has enough to get the 4, but now that's 1 less goal, and that's gonna close the gap a little bit. So. All right, Grunkle is in hideout. I know that the clip to do the hideout, to get in is not very hard, but for some reason I can never get it. I can actually just do hideout casually faster than I can get the clip because I just fail the clip so many times.
Oh no.
Oh, Grunkle. You shoot the bananas. You shoot the bananas and they chase it. But he's got a nice autosave, can just start it over. Doesn't lose a lot of time. That's going to be nice.
Looks like Fox at his last shrine. Or for the 3 stamina at least.
Yeah.
So There's also just one wind bomb. Oh, Crazy's going for the vessels now.
Crazy's going for the vessels now, though.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, that's gonna hurt so bad. Wait, he only has 15.
Does he realize he's one short?
I don't know.
I mean, he's got enough for the 3 stamina vessels to snipe Fox.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he does it. Maybe he's gonna get the 3 stamina vessels, then go do Talonegg, and then go back to get the last stamina vessel because he's scared that he's gonna get sniped.
I mean, that's smart.
Understand.
That's smart.
Definitely the right player here.
Yeah.
And there goes the 3rd one.
Oh. And Fox. I don't think Grunkle realizes that it won't let you get to that top one very easily in the middle. Again, having done this casually so many times, like, I know, the route you gotta take.
Yeah, of course. I myself don't remember the casual way to do this.
Yeah. You learn real fast, like, the quick casual route.
It definitely looks like Crazy's doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Going for the skip as well. Because the tutorial is boring and annoying.
It is so long. So yeah, does Fox abandon this? I mean, probably.
I mean, it looks like Fox is getting skewed due to clip into Talonegg, so hasn't completely abandoned, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe didn't see it yet.
I don't know.
Because if there's no reason that he would keep on doing more shrines.
Unless he's convinced that AZ only has enough for the 3 and still has to go get 4 more.
Maybe that's it.
So, I think at this point, this is a waste for Fox. This is the point where, like, he's gonna majorly get sniped. Or not, I mean, Crazy's having a hard time clipping into this pillar.
Yeah, you never know what happens.
Yeah. Okay, now Fox is also about to clip into the pillar, so let's see. First, got it halfway. First one, nice.
Outside skew is just still boss, right?
Yeah.
Crazy also got in. And got out.
Nice.
Looks like Crazy getting his last sword orb there.
Yep, and that's gonna be enough for that. Yeah, I mean, Fox might just be convinced that Crazy doesn't have 4 ready to go for 4 stamina vessels, like 4 orbs ready to go. And let's just still chugging along with these off in our own little world, casually getting the or just finished getting the 15 Ridgeland Koroks. Uncontested. I'm just gonna casually collect all these 15 Koroks. Ridgeland's not too bad with the Satori Mountain. There's quite a few around there if you're familiar with where they are. 15 just feels like a lot. So it's a goal that tends to be avoided as a result.
It looks like that Crazy isn't going directly for the last stamina vessel. Maybe because he knows. Or he
Again, the mind games.
That's the people might be going for it.
This is just fascinating to see, like, what is everyone thinking? Like,
but I'm thinking Fox is now going for towers. Maybe Woodlands next?
Or is he gonna go for more Elden?
Dangerous.
Okay, no, he's getting out of the fire. Okay, I was about to say, like,
probably going for Woodlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like beelining there.
Yeah. Okay, so I think he's abandoned the the shrines, which is good because Crazy is about to mark this. Oh, not going towards going.
Maybe even Hebra Tower because it's pretty much the same height.
Possibly. All right,
Definitely
yeah, there's the
looking
4.
around.
All right, so this is like it is imperative that Grunkle
or the shield surfing minigame could also be an option.
Yeah.
This way.
Honestly, this isn't a bad angle for that.
Getting the tower first, I guess, would be definitely the right choice.
Yeah.
And it looks like now beelining to the tower.
I mean, get the tower, then go for the shield surfing minigame.
Yeah,
like, that's putting you up. Oh, and hit the cap. I hate when that happens. Like, just comes a full stop.
Yeah, then you have to go wiggle fast again and be like, oh god, my fingers gonna break.
Yeah, going for the tower. I think that's a smart move. Like, even if you can get to the shield surfing minigame without the tower, towers are on the board. You're already starting them. It just makes sense to pick it up and then go do that. Because again, you know that like PepperFinn's not working on that because you just saw Lit mark off the 15 Korok, and you know that AZ was working on shrines, so you know no one's up there, and that's hopefully gonna give you time to bridge that gap a little bit because it is now 11-6. But Grunkle's about to get another goal right now. Once Koga is fully dead. That's that goal. And then Naboris. I mean, I don't know if I would start doing Naboris now or maybe... I guess it depends on how fast Grunkle thinks he can do Naboris.
That's because definitely another goal done.
Yeah.
With the hideouts and Koga.
So yeah, now I'm curious, what is Lit going to be going for to help,
maybe
bring the win in?
Because she already paid 1 Great Fairy.
Yeah, that's possible. Curry Peel-Off maybe? Like, is that
could
Elden?
Also be going towards Elden.
Or maybe since you're here, going towards the tower? Maybe starting your tower journey here? I would still think it'd probably be faster to Bliss. I don't know. I would still think it's faster to just go to Warp to Akala Tower and Bliss to Elden Tower than trying to, like, Wind Bomb up there.
Probably, because that's a very annoying, it's a very annoying kind of environment to Wind Bomb around, because there's not a lot of stuff. You can Wind Bomb up this cliff there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss one mid-air, yeah, it's quite annoying. But
yeah, it's...
Litbooks being a 100% runner, not gonna miss the mid-air.
No, of course not. And Grunkle, like, stocking up on the Mighty Banana is probably gonna make a couple to make doing Naboris a little bit easier. Also picked up a lot of the gemstones, so possibly stocking up on gems for money to do the fairies later. I mean, because you're gonna probably need that to win at this point.
Yeah.
So
they probably have to think they need to go to get every goal somehow.
Yeah.
Or like cover every goal more or less.
Mm-hmm.
So to have a chance to win, since that team is quite far ahead.
But AZ is now getting the camera probably to go take a selfie while on fire. Lit seems to be working more towards getting to Goron City, so I'm thinking we're going to see Curry Peel-Off as a result.
Looks like it. Not having too much food though, so
yeah,
it might be an issue. I mean, she bought the fire guard thing potion.
Unfortunately, doesn't have a metal bow, which makes trying to Wind Bomb in this area very tricky. It's doable, but
I mean, it just makes speed assessing pretty much impossible.
Yeah, that
which
too.
is annoying. because wind bombing is not too bad, because once you do a wind bomb, you actually pull out the bow, which makes the bow not burn anymore.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But BSSing is impossible, which is quite annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna break so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely gives you some time with the bow not burning, but it can be... You just gotta watch. You just gotta watch, or else you're gonna end up with no bow, and then you gotta run. And that's not fun. No one wants to be running around in Elden. Alright, but she's successfully made it to Goron City. Fox is now working on more towers, got the Ridgeland Tower.
Crazy made a picture of Pura and ran away.
Tapir is saying you have a 30-second window before the bow breaks, so it's not bad.
Yeah, but 30-second window ran out there on the cutscene.
Oh.
Which made a break. Which shouldn't be too bad though. Since, she is in Garden City now, and she can easily, after getting the curry, wind bomb away.
Yeah.
Teleport away and get a bow somewhere else.
Yeah, not terrible. But just still, it's frustrating. Sometimes it's like, ugh. I guess if you're like, you're thinking it's 11 to 7. They have a lot more that they need to do to catch up. The curry peel off, you already know that AZ is pretty close to getting the camera. Maybe.
Having a little bit of trouble though, which is quite funny. Yeah, I always don't like the goal due to you can't just open the camera when you take damage, because every time it closes the camera and it's take damage from the fire.
It is
so the best option would probably having wood weapon, burn no fire, throw it to the ground, and then do like that.
I mean, at this point, just go down to the town and get a wooden spoon. Oh, no, it's gotta go. Okay.
Campfire is also a good idea, yeah.
Campfire, too, yeah. It's
crazy having fun, I see.
Such an annoying goal to do.
This is frustrating.
Yeah, and there Fox has all 7 towers.
It's quite funny to watch though. I'm sorry if you're laughing crazy, but this is too funny.
It's funny. No, it's funny. They're ahead, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And like going back to plateau.
He's not like immediately getting contested at that one, so
yeah,
shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it's easy to laugh when he's not being contested.
Yeah,
and they already have a pretty good lead, so it's fine. Because I think we've all been there. It's such a frustrating goal. It sounds easy, but it's not. It's actually pretty tricky to get. Alright, so Grunkle is getting ready to enter Naboris. Definitely did some prep, cooked all of those mighty bananas.
Yeah, definitely has enough for the goal.
Yeah. Just a matter of doing it fast.
Where's Fox gonna go next?
At the Wasteland Tower, which is his highest tower.
Is that gonna be the field surfing minigame? Which is goes towards Hebra. So
maybe.
I mean, everything else basically is counted out right now.
Yeah.
Maybe pay 4 great fairies, but then why would they go to the highest tower? Wouldn't really be. Could go to Hebrew Tower or something. Maybe
Yeah,
that's-
there's. You don't need the highest tower for this one. You're right. You just need a close tower. So yeah, I think shield surfing, given where he's heading. So.
Lava spots.
I think.
Crazy is running with the fire.
He's trying. He's trying. Oh, and every time he moves from the lava spots. Yeah, I always forget about this lava spot. I don't think I've ever done it for a bingo. Oh, did he get it?
Yeah, that should be it.
Yep. Okay,
There
that
you
was
go.
it. GG.
Finally.
We're losing all the fairies as a result, but... Oh, Fox failed the...
Whoa.
Ugh, okay. Oh no, this is... Oh, Fox!
A whole gang, holy shit.
It was...
That's
He had no
insane.
chance. He had no chance.
Everyone just came for him, like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know if Link was on fire or if it was just the weapon, Jason.
I think Link was on fire. It looked like it.
It was really close. It was really close. Yeah, we can see the picture. Alright, and Grunkle is entering Naboris now. Yeah, that's just the weapon. So AZ might have to go back and AZ is gonna have to go back and try again. Which this is exactly what the Bumblers need. And Fox on plateau going towards the old man. Oh, is he getting the warm doublet? Okay. No? He got the warm doublet. He's wearing the warm doublet. You get to look harder. Oh, getting the spicy pepper is probably going to quickly cook a warm food so that he can do. Yeah, just stand in the campfire.
7 minutes should be enough.
Yeah. Like I said, this is great news for the Bumblers. This gives them a chance to catch up. And hopefully,
I mean, Grunkle is doing some good work there.
yeah.
Oh, does he know how to do Naboris without Meadow?
Yeah, it's
Without the Gales?
it's doable. It's a little bit of a pain, but it's doable. Yeah, Shadow, there was quite a bit of synergy with the shrine, so that doesn't surprise me that Take the Selfie was kind of last on it. It just kind of worked out for this board, which is what makes Bingo interesting, because you would think that'd be one of the first ones to go, but no.
Wait, it's crazy. It's crazy going for the plate, for the whole plate there, to get the.
Oh.
It might be a good idea.
That might be a good idea. There
There.
is.
The Link is on fire definitely this time.
That's a probably. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for that. I didn't even think of the hot plates. That's not too far from plateau. Like, That's probably a good spot.
Just spamming the buttons to get the picture there.
Alright, Legend Cack.
Going for missing in action now, I guess.
That would probably be what I would be working on.
I mean, AC Crazy is definitely in the area for that.
Yeah, that definitely helps for sure. Oh, Lit is getting some ingredients.
Is Grunkle also going for missing in action now?
Possibly.
That shouldn't matter though, since.
But once Lit gets this, it's gonna be GG's. There we go. And that is GG's. What a game. That was
a good game.
That was a good match. And just over 1 hour, that's what was accomplished in that hour. Fantastic.
Hello.
Hello, GG's. GG's.
Hello, GG's. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, what a match.
I'm so hyped.
Hope everyone had fun.
Yeah.
With every goal.
The Blink on Fire was
it was very entertaining to watch.
Yes.
To be fair.
I mean, I'm sure very frustrating for you, Crazy, but
yeah, I had never attempted that before. I didn't realize that the taking a picture while on fire part was non-trivial.
Yeah, it is very tricky because once the damage animation pops up, it takes you out of the camera interface. So
yeah,
it's a goal that you think is easy, but it's actually deceptively hard. We saw a race for stamina vessels, though.
Oh. Okay,
yeah.
I was wondering if that was happening or not.
Yeah, Fox we were thinking that you were gonna delay getting the 3 and just get all 4, and then Fox got pretty close. Fox got like 11, and you were still on like 15. So we're like, Fox might actually get the 3 first if he goes straight to turn the 3 in.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that, but
that's why I went and did the 3 before finishing my last shrine, because I was like, I felt like that race might be happening and I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, especially because we thought Fox was going to get the 3 Hatno shrines before you, because he had started them first. So yeah, Fox, you kind of like went and you got food and stuff before doing the 3rd?
I wanted to do the shrine, the one behind the waterfall, I don't know its name.
Yeah.
And I figured that it's probably okay to go to Kakariko first for that. But yeah, it turns out that I lost too much time there.
Yeah, it wasn't by much. You had a decent lead. I think you had 2 shrines in Hatno before AZ started even doing the Hatno shrine. So we thought for sure you were going to get it, but then you kind of took a detour and he just kind of got them a little bit faster. He got that last one faster than you did, so. But then that fed into the other vessel one, so that was fun to watch.
I was definitely worried on those 3 Hateno shrines when you got the soldier's helm first, but I was like, oh, there's too much shrine synergy on here for me to not at least try to contest that. So
yeah. So yeah, that was really fun. Lit kind of off in your own world collecting all the Koroks, huh?
I know. Yeah. No, I have those Koroks are the easy ones for me for Akala and Ridgeland. I know both of those places really well. It's really nice to have those. That and getting if there's ever like linear Koroks is super easy for me.
Nice. Yeah, those are Koroks that a lot of people don't like getting. So they're usually uncontested in a bingo. They're kind of like the last things some teams like to get. So yeah, that also helped give you a nice little lead because The other team was not. Bumblers were not even interested in doing the Koroks.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of thought, because I think the 3 Koroks, the dueling peak Koroks, I was like, all right, they probably had that routed, which I don't have that routed. But
Right.
the 9 and the 15, I feel like people don't usually have a route for that, so I just go off and do those.
Yeah, and it worked out really well. It was, yeah. I feel like that's a nice chill goal because, like I said, it's usually uncontested.
Unless you're playing or
yeah.
Beer.
We had a lot of uncontested goals, so mainly people were just doing their own stuff, which is very interesting. Like no one, like the giant horse and the 5-spur horse were both not contestant. You both did just your own individual thing.
Yeah, to me it happened a lot of the time that I was thinking about doing something, and then I saw that Crazy had already marked that.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, other than like those shrines at the beginning, it seemed most things went uncontested. What were you saying, Lit?
I was saying I was actually really surprised that the big horse didn't go sooner, because I kind of forgot it was on the board, and then I warped to do something else and realized, oh heck, that would be actually really, really nice. So I actually warped back to Kaiwan to go and kind of cook stamina food so I could get it. I was really worried that I get sniped because I had to do the extra warp to cook.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think Apple and I both forgot that was on there, and we saw you near it, and we were at the time we were talking about the 5-spur horse, and Sean was saying that there's 5-spur horse there. Then we saw you get the giant horse. I'm like, why is she getting the giant horse? And then then I realized that it was on the board. It's like, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy one to kind of overlook when you saw that so many other goals had a lot of synergy too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious how the Yiga clan without skips went.
It could have gone better. In fact, I had to reload several times. I mean, I honestly just gonna say that I feel like this this board, if you could have designed a board that I would have been like, I'm gonna skip this in my casual play. Skip this one. These are none of these are the things I'm very familiar with.
Yeah, same for me.
So that was good. I mean, it was fun, but my wife will be happy that now I just watch instead of play.
I didn't feel particularly confident on this board either. Other than the Koroks, it was kind of like, this is not stuff that we practice normally. So
right,
like,
and okay. The synergy made it better, right? So it wasn't a terrible board. It was just these are not the things that I practice.
Yeah,
basically.
Same with us.
Yeah, I know. Apple and I were talking about how I don't think I've seen register a 5-spur horse that's not opponent of the giant or the royal on a board.
Yeah, so but that's actually a cool goal, I think.
Yeah. So we're like, I don't even know where you would even begin to get that. Like, I don't know where those horses are.
Yeah, I mean, you notice that took me a while. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of little things that I was like, oh, this is taking forever. I do feel like I got lucky, unlike Fox. Like, Fox was getting sniped, whereas I was sort of uncontested, I think, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely went uncontested with most things. Now, to be fair, Stream did miss the first 4 goals marked between the two teams. Jason's stream went down, lost internet for a couple of minutes. So Stream wasn't seeing it, but Apple and I had the board open, so we were seeing you mark goals. Yeah, Jason had a little bit of a power outage, unfortunately, so we missed the first couple of goals. But from what we saw, where everyone was heading, I don't think even the first 4 goals were contested at all either. So there wasn't a lot of fighting for things except for the shrines. So
I was trying to get dueling peaks Koroks. They got a little bit faster, so that's why I had to mark and unmark a 9 Akala Koroks, because I had gotten one extra.
Okay, that's where that came. Yeah, that's where they came from. Okay,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that. We didn't have the stream, unfortunately. But I think that's like the first time.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying that in general, you can have those Koroks. I don't really. I got those, but I got the dueling peaks ones. But in general, yeah, not my bag.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I feel that as well. I always, when I do bingo, I only do like certain chords that are fast and I know, and when they're like kind of out of the way, I'm like, nah, I'd rather do something else.
Yeah.
Richmond's really nice because it's just Satori Mountain, and there's so many Koroks in Satori Mountain that are all really close together. You don't even have to do the hard ones.
Yeah,
The hard ones that's being the annoying golf Korok and the annoying shooting Korok.
Yeah. That's nice if you know where they are, especially if you know where they are without the map. I'm usually pretty fast with the map, but that wouldn't have been a bad thing, like, because the towers was on the thing, so it could have worked. But no, it seems like you know right where they are. So
yeah.
But so any other last minute comments?
Good game, guys.
Yeah, GG's.
It was fun.
All right. Well, thank you again, runners, for the amazing match. This was a lot of fun. Thanks to Apple Freezer for being such a great co-host. Thanks to Jason, our ever wonderful restreamer who does all of the restreams for us, and always there to help out. And Jason, do you have anything else you would like to say before we raid Taco Sensei? We're gonna go raid him, and then he's actually playing tonight, doing the. So this match is kind of out of order. We're doing it. This match might not matter, so we're kind of doing it for fun almost. Just to make sure that we're keeping the tournament going, because we definitely want to be done with this by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So. Jason, do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I'm just curious. What's this Tears of the Kingdom thing that everyone keeps talking about?
I don't know. I think it's a game.
I think someone's producing some mod that's on Breath of the Wild to add a little bit of extra content or something like that.
I see. So, okay. All right. Well, I see. Okay. Well, no, I don't have anything else. Thanks, everyone, for playing. Taco Sensei is warming up for his game tonight by running Super Mario 64. So we're going to go say hello to them. Yeah, we'll talk to y'all later. Oh, join the Discord. We do some co-op games as well, not just tournaments. So join the Discord if you'd like to participate in that. And yeah, more bingo stuff tonight. So we'll see you later. Have a good day.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
GG's.